From 2K Sports, we're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka Doncic is out there with Connect, and it's James in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding ground.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Here's Suggs, following the score by the Lakers. Outside Bane. No one near him. Rebounded by LeBron. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And the three-pointer goes.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside Bane. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Banchero outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." BA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for James. James is checked in for Connect. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Suggs surveys the D. From deep, Banchero counted from distance.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Hachimura outside. Pass to LaRavia. There's the three. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting. Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, if you get that ball anywhere near the rim, Carter knows what to do with it.
The Lakers lead by 6. Vincent passes to James. Nails it from 3.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. Bain, no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Drummond passes to Laravia over Wagner, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Carter. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back over to you.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. The 3 from Bain. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, obviously, Bain has the range for this shot. He's not put off by shooting from the corner.
James passes to Drummond. Back to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Laravia missing. Magic trail by 6. Wagner with it. Laravia covering. Wagner, the pass to Bain. The 3. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Bain.
They closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Back to Hachimura. Carries from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is under review.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4. Jake Laravia is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Magic trail by 8. Pass to Wagner. Here's the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Here's Laravia. And when you're trying to slow down a great score, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, BA, you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Switch here. Suggs is checked in. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at Orlando, they're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs.
And right now for the Magic, they're so focused on holding their ground now in the last month of the season. And of course, missing the play-in tourney means extra time to rest. They know how crucial that is for the playoffs. Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
The Lakers lead by 7. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. No good off the glass.
Look, that's an ill-advised shot there. He thought he had a look, but the defense said no way.
Shot's good by Black.
Yeah, the combination of shooting inside, it's what made Black a top 10 pick.
Defended by Wagner. Elbow shot. Is rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Suggs, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And check out the NBA's top 3-point shooters over the course of the past month. LeBron James, number 1. 4th, Dalton Knecht.
Their consistency from range is unbelievable. That's what every team in the league is looking for these days.
Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero comes in for De Silva. And it's Bane in for Black. Pass to Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that." Ryan, back to you.
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Checked in for Orlando. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Hey, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
One shot.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first half of basketball. Black passes to Banchero. On the wing, Suggs. Wagner with a screen on Ayton. The 3 from Banchero. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And think about this. That game was really a coin toss. They were fortunate to have survived and picked up the win.
Yeah, they needed some extra time to get it done, but at the end of the day, a win's a win.
The 3 from Bane. Orlando again missing.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Magic trail by 9. Black passes to Wagner. Outside Bane. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Out to James. There's the triple. Oh, LeBron buries a 3. 27 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Bane. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. That doesn't go either for Bane.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And here's Doncic outside. That shot is off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done.
What's there to say? LeBron is getting anything he wants out there. This is just the kind of dominant performance we've come to expect from him.
Looking unstoppable, and now we know he just gets stronger as the game goes along.
Moving on now to discuss the small forward clash that we saw in the first half of this one.
We're seeing a game within a game at the small forward position. Both guys are taking pride in this matchup, going full force. There looks to be a little jawing going on. Second half should be even more exciting.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Lakers lead by 12. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. From deep, here's Doncic. Fires in the triple. Doncic has gotten his third basket of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The three from Bane. And Ayton pulls it down.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Shooting for the Lakers, LeBron James. One shot.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Wagner outside. Banchero against Hachimura. Pass to Bane from behind the arc. No luck on that one.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Hachimura. That one goes. Count it. Hachimura's got 7 points in the game.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. With some changes, Andre Drummond is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for LeBron, and Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Wagner. He's covered by Vincent. On the wing, Suggs. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Now here's Connect. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Vincent. Here's Drummond. Oh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Magic trail by 20. Banchero outside. Orlando again missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket in the second half after 4 straight misses.
Vincent passes to Drummond. Now Hachimura. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jalen Suggs.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Black's checked in for Suggs. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hachimura's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
Black outside. From deep, Bane. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Drummond. And LeBron subbed in for LaRavia. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. James with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. Here's Hachimura. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Black passes to Wagner. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, that's a confident stroke by Wagner. His coaches love when he shoots it with conviction.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Pass to Hayes. The rebound by Carter.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Wagner for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. James with the focus.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Wagner on the wing from downtown. Connects from downtown. Wagner's got 9 points now in the second half.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Hayes. Back to connect. And here's Hachimura. Guarded by Banchero. And here's James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
It's stolen by James. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's in there. Hachimura's got 11 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now here's Bane. He's covered by Vincent. Let's go with a 3. Bane, no good. Hachimura outside. For 3, James. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a way to punctuate the third quarter. They've got the lead, and they've got momentum.
And so it's Los Angeles, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4. Gabe Vincent out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The 3 is up. And that one's good. LaRavia.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Now here's Black. 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. LeBron with the rebound. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's LaRavia. Back to James. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. here. Carter's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Black outside. This one for three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Hayes, the pass to Doncic. Ayton inside. Carter's there. And Ayton gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Suggs, the pass to Bane. Black, left side. Orlando moving the ball around. The three from Suggs. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, VA. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better. Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Back to Doncic. Goes back up. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, at his size, Ayton can absorb contact easily.
Wagner for three. Keeps it alive.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Pass to Ayton. And here's Hayes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Ben Carroll.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, BA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
And so he hits both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wagner outside, fires the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And he knocks down the first one. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Suggs hits them both.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
Here's Hayes. Again, Los Angeles.
This is what winning is all about. playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now here's Suggs. The three from Bain. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, Bain is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Vincent passes to Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Bain. Fires the three. Drummond grabs the miss. The Lakers dominating the game. Now here's Vanderbilt. Over Bain. Here's LaRavia. Gets the three to fall.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LeBron James.